but maybe a little bit better than we thought they might be through the first 3 weeks of the year.
I think they might be catching people by surprise, not yet, but going forward. Whenever you don't play extremely difficult competition, it's hard to judge you, and that's what's going on with Ohio State. We see them dominating, but we don't know just how impressive it is. I think it's incredibly impressive. I think they're a great team. They're a team that's going to have to be reckoned with. It's going to come down to at least what we think, them and Michigan, but Penn State might have something to say about that as well.
You know, I think Justin Fields fits in exactly to the scheme that Ryan Day is running, and he gives them mobility. He can throw on the run. He can stand in the pocket and throw when things break down. He can make plays with his feet. He keeps his eyes up the field. He's been making good decisions, and we've talked a lot about him, but their defense, you know, I like the way they're playing defense. They're physical. They attack. They challenge you on the edges. They've got long-armed, athletic corners that are tough to get away with.
And, Coach, to your point, Ohio State's defense has really been their Achilles heel. Last year, Dwayne Haskins gave you 50 total touchdowns. You can't ask for much more out of your quarterback. It's their defense that's been the weak link. If their defense can make game-changing plays, and if Justin Fields can continue to do what he's done, third Ohio State quarterback with at least 4 total touchdowns in 3 straight games in the last 20 years. I mean, he's coming in and playing at an elite level, not just good, but he's playing at an elite level.
They get Miami of Ohio next week, and then it's really sort of that litmus test on the road going into Lincoln to take on Nebraska at the end of the month. But so far, rave reviews for what Ohio State has done. Let's keep it in the Big Ten. Continue the conversation. Talk about a Maryland team that just blew. I mean, you think it might be easy. You get the Citadel, although the Citadel have given teams problems in recent years. How about Jordan Mason? Touchdown run right here. 21-20, the Citadel leading this game midway through the fourth quarter. We'll keep you updated on that. Of course, a busy afternoon in the Big Ten. Let's get you started. Ohio State taking on Indiana. Justin Fields. Chris Olave, 37 yards, Acho.
Phenomenal job right there by Justin Fields. That's what you call a long handoff. He could not have delivered that ball any better.
It was a huge day on the ground for J.K. Dobbins.
What an explosive player. I mean, look at him picking his way through, the stiff arm late, and then the finish in the end zone. And he should bow up.
Third quarter, more from Fields. Dobbins hauls it in right there. Buckeyes led 37-10, and then this defense, Acho, outstanding again.
The defense is outstanding. Everybody's wondering just how good is Ohio State because they haven't really been tested just yet. But this team is for real, and they are dominating everybody they play. It's going to be interesting to see how they grow and mature going forward, but that's a heck of a play right there.
We talk about Justin Fields and the offense, but this defense is spectacular. Watched them in the Rose Bowl last year, and they just continue to grow, especially in that secondary.
Damon Arnett brings it back, although kind of sauntered on into the end zone right there, 51-10. The Buckeyes leading this game. Under 3 minutes to go, and you see the number is on Fields. 4 touchdowns in total. Dobbins nearly 200 yards on the ground for the Buckeyes. ABC right now, Pitt and Penn State, the 100th meeting between these two teams. First quarter of a scoreless game. Journey Brown takes it inside, bounces it to the outside. And, Coach, you can't let linebackers like Nacho catch it.
Oh, man, bad tackling inside. Great job. You got, man, get in the end zone.
Jeez. Finally hauled. Did pick up 85 yards there, and then later in the drive, Devin Ford from a yard out. Penn State 7-0 in front, but second quarter, Vincent Davis, Pitt takes the lead.
And Pitt is playing very, very tough. Outside of this 57-yard field goal, a school record for Penn State, Pitt would have been leading going into halftime. A very hard-fought game. Exciting to watch this one come to an end.
Third quarter, still tied at 10. Noah Cain, 13-yard touchdown run. And like Acho said, you can see the conclusion to this one over on ABC, 17-10. Nittany Lions leading this one, 9 minutes to go. So Penn State locked up in a tough one early on. But let's talk more about this Ohio State football team. Number 6 in the